as he is as he is doing the dues today, apparently. Hey, Your Majesty. She's like, I just want to play with your stuff because you're ignoring me. Hi, guys. Crystal here, and welcome to another Saturday productivity goodness with your girl. Hello, and how's it going and stuff and things? Sorry, I'm just gonna keep watching Asa to make sure she doesn't climb up because there is an hourglass there that is basically tied together with duct tape. So if she gets it, it will fall, it will break, and I will be very upset. So if I'm constantly looking like I'm not looking, reading the chat or any, I see you, you little gremlin. Hey, I'm petting you with my foot. Thank you. Hi guys. How's it going? We know what we're here for. We know what we're going to do today. I hope everybody's had a good week so far. Feeling pretty good today, which is fucking weird. But we're here for it. How's the chat doing? We got Stieg, hello. We got Nina, hello. And we got Kiyoko, hello. And also having the worst time of the things right now. I meant to start at the top because I meant to go here, but I didn't. Oh, goodness. And also, yes, Kitty. She's a thing, she's a time, and we love her so much. So, Kiko says, I am so done with work this week. The drama and the understaffing. Supervisor 3 is no longer supervisor, asked for a demotion because too much workload and all the drama tracks. Supervisor 4, only supervisor for around 4 months, leaves in 2 weeks for greener pastures. Yesterday was the last day for another coworker who leaves. Former supervisor 3 injured herself yesterday pretty badly on the arm. And the annoying loud coworker lady who's luckily now in another shift because I was about to explode on her last week, had a screaming match with our last male coworker yesterday and snitches like a child to the boss instead of solving it like the 50-plus-year-old woman she is. Sorry for the vent. Holy shit. That sounds like a lot, and I send you digital ghost hugs because fuck. Hot damn. Do. That is a lot. Nina says currently fighting with Google Drive because for some reason it's unable to open my outline sheet documents even though I followed the instructions it gave me. Oh no. Everything else works fine, but any Google Sheets document. Oh no. I have outline. I have to outline for fuck's sakes. Oh, Nina. I swear sometimes Google Docs is just drunk and it makes me sad and I hate that I still have to use it. I hope you get to the things you need. I hope. Steve says I should be reading, but I want to read, so I'm paralyzed naturally. I thought that's what you meant. I should be writing, but I want to read, so I'm paralyzed naturally. I feel like this is a mood. It's funny. I have a book on my TBR that I picked that got rolled for that I got off Libby after waiting 3 months for the fucking hold. I'm waiting for October, November, December, January. Yeah. And now that now that it's finally off the hold, I'm like, I don't have time for this. I had time in October. I'm working on 3 separate projects. Well, 2, technically. So, yeah, lost that. Maybe the first sprint I'll write, and then read on the second, third, and fourth sprint. I mean, just split them up so you have a little bit of both, There's nothing wrong with that. It says I have literally never had Google Drive issues. and I almost never use Google Sheets. But for this project, it worked the best because I needed a calendar. That sucks. I am sorry. I hope things cooperate because that is just dumb and unfair and stupid and stuff. Oh, pardon me. Drink my water. Or my flavor spicy water. Because it's not, I mean, it's water. It's 0 sugar, and it makes me happy, and it's the hydraty drainy, so everything's fine. Yeah, so what's everybody doing the do today? How's the things been treating you? My goal is to finish scene 11 this week, so I should be writing. My deadline is coming. I mean, if you have a deadline, now I guess the question is, it is a self-imposed deadline, so therefore the goalpost can be moved, or do you have a deadline for somebody else, and they would give you the guilts should you not make it in time? Sorry, I am like scratching my face a lot. Azzy was cuddling with me before stream, and it is just it's all over my face. Her fur is furring right now. I will try the instructions a third time because maybe the third time's a charm. I mean, that's the idiom, right? So hopefully. Eep. No, I can't put my my laptop sits on the side of my desk now, so I can't put stuff on the side of the desk anymore. I want to write. I choose to write. I love to write. There you go. If Google Drive cooperates, I will outline. Finish chapter 17 is also last week's goal. Oh. Ooh, it's an external deadline with an editor. Yeah, then maybe you should do the do. Sorry. Kyoko says, I want to post a chapter again. Haven't in a while, but I have to push it to tomorrow. I just want to sit here and watch stuff. Hey, after the drama that you've been draminating, you should watch it. Just chill out, refill your comfies. Refill? Is that what I said? I have no idea. Maybe I should do that. You're right, as usual. I mean, as usual, I feel like is a word that does some serious heavy lifting in this moment. But I'll take the credit. It's fine. As for me, I will be working on chapter 3 of Project First, which is the prequel to Incarnate's Rise, because this is where I've been living all week during the under 100,000 author to book to marathon that's been going on all week, which I streamed for a little bit on Wednesday and Tuesday, and have been living in people's chats because that's been fun. Except for today, Wednesday, and Thursday, because Wednesday, Thursday are my day off. And yes, and today, I baked some things. I baked a not so bannock, which is this Scottish thing. But I was talking to my friend, and she's like, "That's not bannock." I'm just like, "Oh, okay. It just looks like a cinnamon roll, but it's with jam." It tasted really good, a little tough, but I did that. So I'm like, I ain't writing today. I just baked some stuff. So this is where we are, but I'm going to write today, and we're going to do the thing. And why am I not working on the sequel? Because the sequel is currently with the critique partners, and I could work on book 3, but depending on how much revisioning is needed for the sequel, which is now just going to be sequel now, so thank you for this. I might have to change book 3. But the prequel is its own animal, so I can work on that without feeling scared and terrified that I might have to rewrite everything. Now, granted, the stuff that I've written for the prequel may or may not be good. It's I'm just kind of letting my brain just go without restrictions, which is kind of fun. But that's a later me. That's a later me problem. We're not dealing with prequel revisions for at least a couple of years. So it's fine. All right. I knew this. I was wondering. I'm like, what was I working on last stream? Wasn't it the prequel? Wasn't last stream my crash out? I'm pretty sure last stream was my crash out. Oh. Yeah, I'd say finish the sequel before you actively write draft 3, I guess. Do you have notes and outlines and character info and so on and so on and so forth for book 3? Yes, with asterisk, because I do not have an outline. I have notes which are technically consisted of character info and actual scenes from what I want to do that I want to repurpose, but will have to change because there is a character that is going to be in book 3 that was not in book 3 originally. So I can't use all of the scenes I've rewritten. So it's going to be what I have done is still probably going to end up being a 99.9% redraft. So yeah, come on, hurry up and get up, you child. Come on. It's like, I don't want to jump all the way up. So therefore you have to lower your leg so I can get up on your lap. Come on. Do it or don't. This cat. Yeah, last stream was the crash out and maps showcase. Yes, exactly. So yeah, no, that was the thing that happened. Post crash out. Post crash out, I just decided to just like take all the guardrails off and just write, which has been really, really fun. Not sure we worked on else less. I mean, to be fair, we did not do much working last stream. It was mostly me crashing out. So what's the timeline again? You wrote the beefy draft and split it into 3. Yes. It used to be Project Incarnate used to be 146,000 words. Many people told me I had way too much story. So I found 2 parts that I could take the crowbar and lift them and split them. Lift them and split them. It sounds like something. Then rewrote the first book like 3 separate times until it became Incarnate's Rise. I have took 4 of the old chapter, or 2 of the old chapters, and split them into its own book, which is Project Fall. Which, fun fact, the book 2 part of the original draft is literally 4 chapters long, and 2 of them I couldn't use. And so then I split them into an entire book. I don't know how that happened. And that's being critiqued right now. And then there is like 5 or 6 chapters I want to use for book 3. So here we are. I have the main idea for plots for all of them, and it's going to be fine. Book 4 is probably the only one I don't actually have a cohesive plot for as far as the main series goes. Or book 6. I have a general notion as I want to do for the little novella I want to do, but she's waiting on that. So no, I split it into 3. So I had the first act 1, which was like 12 chapters, became its own book. The 2 chapters became the part 2, which became book 2, and there was like 5 other chapters that are becoming book 3. It's fine. I split it 3 ways. I am living stream of consciousness. I don't even know what I said. So, but yeah, 1 book, 3 acts, 3 books. Yay. 4 books? 6? Do I have to do the math again? Don't make me do the math again. Okay. I want to make sure I'm doing the math right. Prequel. Project Fall. Or no. Okay, yeah, hold on. Start fresh. Start from Crystal, focus. Okay, so book 1. Book 2, book 3. Prequel. Book 4. 5. Book 5. Book 6 is still undecided. Tiny romance novel between 2 characters of the main series. And yeah. right? Shit, did I add two? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prequel side novella. Yeah. Apparently it's 8. I'm sure it's fine. Sure, it's fine. Yay! Nina fixed it! Woo! Yay! Third time was the charm. I love that for you. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you want to end up knowing what about my 3 works in progresses right now, because I'm like, because book 2, book 3, and the prequel. I will be releasing a video sometime within the next day or so as to me talking about my work in progresses. I think I might re-record it because I was very vague. Okay, so you haven't written 4, 5, or 6 yet. This is not part of the first chunker. Yeah, so 4, 5, and 6 are not part of the original giant chunk of death. But I actually have written book 5. Book 5 is the one that I've been affectionately calling Immortal Masquerade. So that's the one with the Loki, not Loki, that I somehow wrote 64,000 words in like 2 or 3 weeks in a stream of consciousness. I still don't know how it happens, but I'm kind of in love with it now. And it ended up leading Charles to have like the biggest tragedy of his entire existence. Nina says, but I have to clear all the cache stuff. So it logged me out of all of my Google accounts. No, I'm sorry. Yes. You wrote book 5 before book 3 and book 4. Yes. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's how this worked. I originally had a general concept for the 4-book series. I knew that there is going to be something happening after book 3, which is going to be its own book. And then I had this goofy dream one day that I was just like, it was after me watching Thor the Dark World, and Ragnarok. So I ended up having a dream with Loki in it. And then I started asking myself, what would it be like if Alexandra got with Loki? Wouldn't that be fun? So I wrote a fan fiction. I became obsessed with this fan fiction, and it turned into a full fucking novel that's going to be canon in the series. I feel like I need to actually do a full timeline explain video for all of this nonsense. But okay, thank you for explaining it to me. I have shelved it away in my mind palace. Yes. Oh, dang, that must have been a very goofy dream. Very goofy, very spicy. Because I like, well, no, it's one of those dreams where it's like you wake up knowing that you've had a spicy dream, but you cannot remember to save your life. I'm just like, oh, I had this dream, and there were moments in it. This is going to turn into a romantic, like, it is a like paranormal romance. Not going to be quite porno subplot, but she's going to be close. Mars has actually read the Zero draft and said it's 3 jalapenos. It's scary, the fact that I wrote a romance, because me. It's giving, and here's what you missed on Glee. Do I actually make a here's what you missed on Glee video? I kind of want to. Literally never happened to me. Hey, if I'm the only one crazy in this bucket, it's fine. You know? I mean, I know I'm not the only one crazy in this bucket, but like, also, I'm gonna. The sneeze is a lie. God damn it. The sneeze is a lie. I'm ready to sneeze, and then it's like, nah. Anywho. Asa, there's not even anything moving on my screen. Why? It's like, yeah, but I want to watch your screen because I know it's going to move because eventually you have to sprint. Why don't you go lay in your bed, child? My mic is moving. I apologize if my sound changes at all. Yeah, that's what you missed on me. Hi. I think it's time. Oh my god. We are all mad, mentally ill. Here, Alice. It's true though. I was talking to I think it was during Ruth's stream. We were talking about just like the neurospicy level of like the creative community. It's amazing. It's great. Another. Oh, just stop staring at me and lie down. As is in her bed, just staring at me like you're not paying attention to me whatsoever, which I'm not. But anywho, what do you think about getting started on our first Sprinty Spronty? So we can do some do. Yes, I've never met a writer who wasn't mentally ill. I think it's an entry requirement, right? There was a time going back like high school era, okay? Um where like high school me went through all the crap that I did with the thing and 12-year break and stuff. And like during the 12-year break, there were many times where I'm like, I feel like I need to be crazy. Like I wrote my best when I was mentally ill. Like increasing like it was the big era of Crystal's like just like this was before understanding identity. This was before understanding ADHD and the neurospicy. This was just me in high school thinking I was what was wrong with the world. But I wrote some interesting shit. Okay? I mean, now we know better. I am still mentally, spicy and fun stuff, but I don't need the worst parts of me to actually write. So, yes, I agree. I think it's an entry requirement. I don't like it one bit, but I guess. It just, for some reason, that just has a defeated, like, it's just like, I feel like Anne should be making this comment right now. It's like when you're in a friend group and everyone is queer or neurodivergent, and you're just like, wait a minute. To be fair. Okay. No. Okay, so like my friend group was like this big in high school. It was a swakle. Okay? It was a swakle. And I had one ADHD friend. I had a friend of mine who was, looking back at it now, she's also probably ADHD. We were taught most of them became my D&D group. Okay, that I've been playing with the exception of one person for the last forever. Okay, we've always played together. One of us made a joke about being ADHD, and then the other one was just like, yeah, nope, that like we knew he was ADHD like our entire lives. He's like, yeah, no, ADHD, ha ha ha, right? And then it's like you realize every single person in my D&D group has ADHD. We're just labeling each other, and like I'm in the queer persuasion. Okay. Both of my male friends are straight, but also, yeah. You learn something really quick about your friend group once you look back at them for a while. It's funny. There was a big shy there for sure. You guys had friend groups? I mean, my friend group consisted of 2 guys and a person I had the unfortunate, but it was like fortunate. It's like one of those friends that you kind of are stuck with because you can't get rid of them, but they didn't suck all the time, so you kept them around. I was seemingly straight, mentally in a seemingly straight, mentally stable friend group until until it wasn't. I was the first person openly queer, and now everyone is neurodivergent and queer, like openly. I met a guy at work and I was like, "You are queer and have ADHD?" Because we get along so well. Guess what? I was right. That's amazing. I mean, like, who was it on AuthorTube that started poking me with the ADHD stick? I feel like it may have been Anne. I feel like it may have been Anne. Because I had someone from AuthorTube. I had a family member, and I had my ADHD friend all going, "Poke. Hey, you, here's your new sign. here's your new sticker. Have this." I'm just like, "Okay." Dr. Nina. I love it. Oh goodness. Sorry. Okay. Gonna do a thing. I just realized I still have Discord on and it's booping. So can I close? I think I closed it. If it boops again, then we know I didn't. Nope, I didn't do it. I have to close it from this side of my monitors. Quit Discord. There we go. Am I loud? I feel like I'm loud today. I also feel like my fangs are vibrating, and it's the weirdest fucking thing ever. Anywho, sprinting. We're sprinting. We're gonna sprint. We're gonna do the do. We're gonna get the productivity done. I'm gonna open my laptop, and I'm gonna at least try to write for one freaking sprint, maybe two. We are gonna do the 45-minute sprints as we usually do. Perfect timing. And welcome to the channel. We're gonna be getting into our first sprint of the day. Let us know what you're working on. Welcome. I am your bat host today. Bat, not bad. On my streams, we do 2 to 3, maybe even 4 45-minute sprints. I usually go until 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm feeling really fucking good today. So I think we're gonna go till 3 today. Watch me regret my life choice. Coming of age story, draft 3, editing and writing. I love it. That is wonderful. All right, let me share my screen. Let me There we go. Buttons. Okay. We'll be right back after these 45 minutes. I'll be muted. Y'all do the things. I'm going to do the things, and we'll all come back and we'll talk about it. Happy productivity, my friend. That was the end of sprint number 1. How did you guys do? I'm just getting to the point where the bad thing's about to happen. But it was really fun to write. Where did I leave off? Do, 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 do. I gotta go all the way up because this, I wrote a lot, guys. I wrote 904 words, and Alexandra almost fell off a cliff. I love writing this character because it's so early on in her story that she is confident. She is she is there, okay? She is she is 16 and stupid is what she is, okay? Um but she is taking this trial that people way older than her have taken, and she's going to succeed because she has these blessed this she has the blessings of this goddess on her side, so she has to do it. And then she almost doesn't do it and gets scared shitless, going, "What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?" And then it's just like, no, I said what I said, and I'm gonna do this. This is also the chapter she gets turned into a vampire, so you can guess what happens. It's fine. It's fine. I'm having fun. I'm having fun writing it because I know that it's not gonna go. And then, like, when I say turn into a vampire, like, she doesn't know that she's technically is a vampire and is just has her powers suppressed to make her seem human. But she's gonna find that out really soon, and it's gonna be great. Oh my goodness. Oh, before we do that, we had Andy stop by. Hello. And he's watching the Canadians women ice hockey. Awesome. I think I know my grand has been watching the Olympics for like since it started because I go upstairs and she talks to me about it. And I don't know what any of it means. I'm just here for the ride. Nina says, I finished the Save the Cat beat sheet. Woot woot. Next is chapter outlining. Yay. 1,000 Great Books says getting into the flow. Awesome. Sorry, I there was like an eighth of a second where I just shut down. That was great. Awesome. We will be getting into another sprint here shortly. So yay. Nina says, "Oh my god, so many words! Like, you go!" I'm like, "I know, right? I'm doing the thing. It's because the drama, okay? The drama makes the words come, because it's a time. Let's see. I mean, I could. There was a line I was really happy with, and now I'm looking for it. Every muscle locked solid. Her head flew back against the stone. Eyes snapped closed. The breath in her lungs came too quickly. This was stupid. What the hell was she thinking? She wasn't ready for this. Gods forgive her. A little trill broke the rising panic, and a little stumpy tail brushed against her cheek. Alexandra's eyes opened her eyes again and was greeted with two gold ones and a little squat snout. Gusts of air brushed her face as Feyre, the baby dragon, hovered inches in front of her, waiting, bobbing up and down with each flap of her little wings. Gee, I have dragons. Stieg says, "Oops, I forgot to write and scrolled on my phone instead." I mean, sometimes that happens. Kyoko says, "I ate dinner and got Ben and Jerry's." Perfect timing, Kyoko. Yes, there is a dragon. Since this is the prequel, and it's like way in the past, in what I've called Eldramore, which is the realm of gods and monsters. There is a dragon goddess, and the goddess is like, she is a goddess, but she is also a dragon, because the dragon is like the avatar of her true form sort of deal. So she has baby dragons, and for Alexandra has a baby dragon for reasons. So it is this little tiny baby dragon that is kind of like, puppies are like all paws and all head. Kind of, she's kind of like that. Like, this dragon just hatched. It is a stumpy little tiny, can barely lift itself on its own wings creature. And is currently following Alexandra as she walks up this mountain path. Love a goddess who is also a dragon. Slay! Yeah. Let's see. I have a goddess who is also a dragon. I have a god who is also a wolf. I have a god who is also a serpent. Think like Purple Worm from Dungeons and Dragons. I have a goddess who is she's kind of like a spirit, but she's like she is the goddess of arcane and portent and the tide. So she's like Etrus is weird, okay? It's fine. And I have a god with no gender who is a shadow and is evil. What's the baby dragon's name? The baby dragon's name currently is Feyre, Fyra. And she's just a little stumpy teal colored dragon with gold eyes. It's great. A puppy god. That is why God spelled backwards is dog. I need someone to make that joke in the book. I don't know how I'll make it work, but I need it to happen now. Amazing. I love it. Oh my goodness. That's God spelled backwards is dog. My brain immediately, I'm dating myself in this moment, but mud spelled backwards is dumb from the Looney Tunes. Anyway, so yeah, I am inventing this shit as I'm coming. Like, as this chapter's progressing. There is this jar that I've called hearthflies, which are basically fireflies that are enchanted to, like, if the jar were to open, they're not going to fly away. And she's using that as a torch right now. And one of these moments, because she is doing this at night, she is climbing these mountains that are called the Spines at night. Because she thinks that she'll be able to do it because she has a dragon, and only those blessed by the dragon goddess get dragons. So that means she has to be able to do this, right? So she's doing it at night. That way no one will stop her. You can guess what's going to fucking happen. It's pretty fucking obvious what's going to happen. You said teal, and my stupid internet-obsessed brain imagined it in... my stupid internet-obsessed brain imagined it in a brown head and was like, Percy the baby dragon? Oh, Perry the baby dragon? I'm confused. Is there a reference that I don't understand again? Because I know that happens a lot. Am I supposed to know things? Because I don't. Because I feel like I'm missing something again. Oh, I'm getting chilly. I'm gonna actually wear my blanket. Hold on. Let me. I'm Googling this because I might know it. I might know it and just not know it. Oh, a brown hat. Did you mean in a brown hat? I will openly admit, I am looking at the image. I have seen the image before, but I don't understand it at all. Oh, it's because it's Phineas and Ferb. Got it. I have never watched Phineas and Ferb. Just saying. When did Phineas and Ferb come out? Because I feel like I was in that era where I thought it was stupid. Phineas and Ferb. Phineas Ferb, 2007. So I was 17. I didn't actually think about that. Yeah, a platypus. Perry the platypus. Platypus. All the love for the platypus. I will send you the meme. Hold on. No, I barely watched it either, but it's such a meme online now. Okay. I will open my Discord on my phone. So I will see it in time. But yeah, it's Feyre. It in the language of gods that I'm not inventing. I'm just saying that that's what's happening. And there's going to be moments in book 3, and I think there's one in book 2 where the modern characters don't understand what people are saying because they're speaking a very aggressive sounding language. But in the language of the gods, it means sees shadow, or I think. I know I wrote it. It's in one of the other chapters. But yeah, little baby dragon. Cool Gamer is here. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How's it going? And all those things. Yeah. I have so many notifications on my phone. Anywho, what else am I wording? I'm like, I had a thought and it left me again, as it does, because if you hear anything anything going on right now, we have this like pushy broom, and it's like to collect like salt and stuff, and like it's like a push broom, but it's like push broom vacuum thingy. So that's the sound that you may or may not be able to hear. Yeah, I feel like, because I am on a roll, and I have a character to not quite kill, so I think we should get into another sprint. I think that sounds like fun. Yeah. I keep thinking that I'm thinking things, and I don't think the things, and my brain is just kind of like, we want scary mountain climb of death. So I think we're gonna start our second sprint, which means I have to move down to this tab. Whee! I'm small. Change the banner to sprint number 2. And I will say we will be right back after these not so messages. Happy productivity. I feel like just kind of like sitting here, like pretending I'm Wilson from like Home Improvement, again dating myself, because I'm just a pair of glasses over this banner, and it's entertaining me. But we will be back after these 45 minutes. Happy sprinting, happy productivity, happy do the doing of the do. And we'll be back. Okay? Okay. Yeah, damn it. every time the sprint ends, I'm at a moment. Oh, we had Mama Maggie show up. Hello, welcome, lurking for the view time. I appreciate you very, very much. How is it going? If you feel like answering, I mean, I know you said you're lurking, so like you don't have to answer. It's totally cool. But like, how's it going? I wrote. Oh God, guys, I wrote like 1,200 words. I finished chapter 3, which was 900 words, and then I wrote another 344. Holy fuck! I did a thing. Oh, it's great. I mean, I've been wanting to write Alex's first death um for years, and I'm writing it. Well, I'm now writing Charles finding Alex as she's not she's she's dying, and he forgot the thing to save her back at the camp, so he is having to improvise. Um Nina says 5 out of 31 chapters outlined. Yay. Seek says, "Oh no, I did it right. I'm calling it for the day. Gonna read instead. You know, that is fair." Nina says, which also includes assigning a song to each of these chapters. Yes. There's a playlist, right? Or there's going to be a playlist to this outline. Well, wow. I can't even say it. I'm just laughing at it. Oh my God, Crystal, you're on fire. I know. It just keeps going. Just keeps going. I love it. But it was an amazing train wreck, okay? It was amazing. I love it. It's great. Everything is great. Whoo. Yeah, no, I'm having so much fun. It's the time. Um what can we got? What do we have? Um Charles fell to his knees, feeling around him gently to assess the damage. Her insides were smashed. If she had been a true-blooded human, she would be dead in minutes. He knew better, however. It was a guise placed on her by people way more powerful than either of them. He could fix this. He had everything he needed. A potion made by the blood of the gods. If Alexandra drank it, her true powers would be restored and everything would be fine. He would fix this and explain everything. With a breath, to steady his panic, he reached behind him for the sack that was lashed to his scabbard. The one that he left back at the camp in his hurry to reach her. There are 2 playlists, says Nina. One for the past timeline and one for the present timeline. Each have the songs in the order of their timeline. I might make one big one as well. I mean, fair. I have I have some playlists that are like have multiple like they span like they have certain songs that span multiple playlists is what I was trying to say. Maybe it's for the better that I'm not writing. I mean, if anything was a sign, I feel like Chet Stick was this one of them. At least for today. At least for right now. Damn, that's tragic. Poor baby. I know. He is about to break every single rule in their like society. Well, he already has, because people who were not taking the Pilgrim's Climb were not allowed on the mountain, at least not this part of the mountain, right? So that's rule one he has broken because he chased after her. Rule number 2, you are not allowed to turn people under a certain age. You do not turn children in this world. Rule number 3, he was not supposed, he is going to be using his own blood, since he is a chosen champion of a god, to initiate the latent vampire powers in her. Okay? Which he was not supposed to. He was supposed to use a very specific potion to do it. And it was supposed to be given by someone else. He was supposed to take her at a specific moment in her life to Darien from book 1. And he was supposed to do the fixing. That's why in book 1, Darien is so pissed. It just gives him shade for wanting him to turn Elizabeth. It's like, we've literally been here before. Like, this is just a different version of you fucking up the first time, right? So, yeah, he's going to turn her. It's going to be great, except for it's not technically a turning. It's a weird, different version of magic. It's fine. I don't know why I did that. Writing a dual timeline book. To me, I can barely deal with a single timeline. Hey, if the mood moods you, do the do, okay? Is he the chosen champion of the puppy god? Yes, he is. He is Lugar's chosen. He is the champion of his clan, his order. He is the son of a chief. And his entire job, he had one job, and I even used that line in here, and it made me giggle. He had one job, and that was to protect her, to help guide her to her path of being important. And he currently feels like he failed miserably. Oh, you had one job. Hold on. I gotta do a thing. Hold on. Okay. Images. There we go. Can I make it bigger? Can I make it full screen? Okay, hold on. I gotta do it. Where's the share screen? There we go. This right here. This. I had to do it. Anyway, yeah. Every time I hear you had one job, that's where my brain goes. Because I'm a Loki girly and need help. Well, I mean, I don't need help. I do need help. Depends on the context. We're having a great day, guys. It's awesome. It's one of the scenes I've been looking forward to the most, because I've always seen how it plays out in my head. And you have this little baby dragon who is currently just sitting there not knowing what the hell to do, and is just basically sitting on mama's body, just going, "What the hell, man?" So just like crying and just like panicking, and it's just like, "Oh dear God." Like, it's just, I haven't written that part yet, but like I've seen this scene in my head like a million times. And so I'm actually getting to write it now. It's really fun. Oh, it's nice. It is nice to feel like this much just like like kick feet giggle joy while actually working on a project. Book 2 is not, I don't think there's any moments in book 2 where where it gave me kick feet giggle joy. Which that is now a thing. It is now kick feet giggle joy. I'm gonna need like merch of just like a t-shirt of just like a chibi version of me just kicking their feet, kick feet giggle joy over top. Yeah. So this is nice. This is a lot of fun. I'm glad y'all convinced me to take off the guardrails and just have a fun time, because the fun time I am having is fun. I know that sounds really stupid to say, but the fun time is fun. So yeah. It's so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Whew. I need a drink. It is. Having a fun time is the most important part of writing. Yeah, I agree. And I know that like I said that in my newsletter, it dropped today. That I feel like I was taking things way too seriously. And now, just things are going, things are working, and it's fun. And I wrote 1,200 words today. I think we'll probably do I want to do another sprint? How are we feeling? What's the vibe? Because I mean, I probably could keep going until supper, and that's problematic. Well, not problem. It's only problematic because I'm the one who's cooking. So it's like technically I kind of do have to stop at some point. But like, it's fine. I don't have to leave these comments up so long. Sorry. Oh, I am sleepy. Very sleepy. There is a part of me, like, because usually I write until about 3, and then I make supper, and then I use the rest of my day to kind of like chill and vibe and just play games. But it's like I could just go over to the 1K marathon that's still going, and do some more sprints. But like just live in their chats and do more work. But like also. Oh, Nina says, I love to forget that, LOL, that I'm trying to remind myself of having fun despite the tragic undertones of this project. But you guys know me. No story of mine is complete without a theme of grief and death. Hey, everybody's got a shtick. And I love yours and would never be able to write nearly as much tragedy as you do. I mean, this Project First is supposed to be a romantic tragedy. It's a paranormal fantasy romantic tragedy sort of deal. So it's fine. I am done for another sprint. Yes, sprint. Yes, one more, please. I can do that. I think we'll do probably do a half an hour sprint, because then I can say my exit shit and then have a nap. And when I say have a nap, I mean go play WoW, maybe, possibly. Yes, I need to sprint as much as possible today to hopefully get this outline done today. The Google Drive issue really messed up my plans. Well, let's see if we can help with this at least one more time. And what I'll do is, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Hold on. I am going to go find. I love that I'm so subscribed to so many of the authors that are currently streaming right now, because it's so easy for me to find the goddamn playlist. If I can do it. Mute the sound. Grab the link. Okay, so we're going to sprint. Oh, hello, pacing through the pages. Welcome. We're doing one more sprint. Hi. Sorry. Hey, Crystal, I keep catching everyone on their last sprint, but hey, I'm here, which I absolutely love. Welcome to the party. Going to work on A Room with a View by E.M. Foster for a bookish project later in the month. Hope everyone is well. That sounds like fun. I'm also going to be dropping a link here in the chat after my sprint, so I'm just going to kind of like post it here. This playlist will take after the stream is done, which I also have to reshare my screen. Da, 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 da. Oh, yes, that's the right one. Okay, we'll go back. Boop. Okay, so after so we're gonna hey, I didn't click you. What was I saying? There we go. After this sprint, we'll be kicking off. So I'm gonna post a link before I leave to the under 1K AuthorTube and BookTube-a-thon that is currently going on right now. So that way, if people still want to work, they have a place to go, even if your girl is probably most likely going to curl up with her little blanket and play some World of Warcraft. But that is for after the 30-minute mark. Let's do our last sprint for the day. Happy productivity, happy writing, happy things. We'll see you guys in half an hour. And that was the end of our final sprint for the day. How did y'all do? I got, again, we're gonna go, oh shit. do, 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 do. So I said I wrote what, 300 words? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. 688 words for the final sprint. Once again, finished at a moment because Charles can now hear Alexandra's thoughts because she is now turned and there is now a blood bond. And he is like, oh shit, I did not mean for this to happen. And he is like currently like coming to the realization that he is going to have to face the consequences of his actions, not only breaking the rule, not only turning her, causing the blood bond, breaking the rules, just the whole kit and caboodle. It's gonna be a time. It's fine. I'm having so much fun. So what does that put my total of the day for? Hold on. Look at the comments here in a second because now I want to know what my full day is. No, I didn't actually want to look at that one. I always get writing history and statistics mixed up. No. Oh, that's just for February. Okay. I'm like, it's saying I got 9,000 words. That's not true. That's just for the month so far. Oh, and Dio joined us. Hello. I have almost 24 pennants made for my elevation ceremony, which is hand tying ribbons to bamboo skewers and gluing in place. That's awesome. I was gonna say exciting. I was gonna say neat, but we settled on now we settled on exhausting. That's just because I saw the word on my screen. That is yay. I'm so excited for your elevation ceremony, even though I don't get to be there, obviously, but you're going to tell me all about it when it happens. And I am just going to kick my feet and in giggle joy when you tell me all about it. Oh, so I just closed it. I was like, I didn't get 9,000 words, but I didn't actually say how much my total is for the day. I got 2,770 words for the day. I feel amazing. I did nothing productive, but clearly my mind needed the break. Hey, sometimes breaks are the best. Okay, sometimes breaks are the best. I did also post the links for both the under 1K marathon playlist that is currently going, as well as the stream that is actually currently going on right now. So if you still want to do the work and things, other author tubers and booktubers in the community are still cooking, so you should go hang out with them. Amy. Thanks for hosting, Crystal. Hope to see you next time. Hope to see you next time as well. If you're new here, I'll do my spiel real quick. I have been Crystal Kiesler. This has been my channel. I am the author of Incarnate's Rise, my debut novel, a secret lineage paranormal fantasy with vampires, werewolves, magic, gods, and a woman who is thrown into a destiny that may or may not be her own. The link is into the description, as well as the link to my website and the newsletter if you are interested in any of that. The book is available in many places where books are sold. Amazon, yeah, Barnes & Noble, Waterstones, bookshop.org. Yeah, bookshop.org. It's there. Follow the link, get your copy. It's great. It's a time. We love it. I am currently working on the prequel, book 3 and book 2 all at once. If you want more of my face, I will be back on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, as well as keep an eye out because there's actually going to be a YouTube video here in the next couple of days where if you want to actually know what the hell I'm working on, I'm going to try to theoretically break down the projects that I am working on and show you the mood boards that some people have already seen because of one of the Discords I'm in, but it's going to come out here within a couple of days, hopefully tomorrow, because we're not working on it today. It's just not happening. So yeah, keep an eye out for all the things in the doobly doos and the doubly daws. And I think I got it all. Did I do it? Did I win? Until next time. Sorry, I was venting a friend, so I missed the end. That's okay, Nina. Until next time, I love and appreciate every single one of you. We will see you guys in the next video, stream, reel, wherever the hell it is you find me next. Let's see about how well I can do this. Da-da-da-da. Oh, no. Stop. Desist. Bye, guys.